So if you run Meta ads, it's very important to stay up to date with the latest changes on the platform. And if you run Meta ads in Europe, as of July 1st, Meta now charges up to 5% on ads delivered to 6 European markets, and your invoice actually no longer matches what you see in Ads Manager. So here's what happened. On July 1st, 2026, Meta passed its digital tax service costs onto advertisers as a new location fee. Now there's 6 markets that are affected. Austria is at 5%, Turkey is also at 5%, France is at 3%, Italy is at 3%, Spain's at 3%, and the UK is at 2%. So the fee is based on where the ads are delivered, the audience, not where your business is based. And it's billed as a separate line item, plus the value add tax on top. So your invoice no longer matches what you see in Ads Manager. Now why does this matter? Any brand advertising to the UK or EU audiences just got 2 to 5% more expensive overnight. Your amount spent in Ads Manager now underestimates the true cost. Reconciliation with this added 2 to 5% and ROAS math both need to change. So for example, on a 50k euro a month budget, a 2% fee is 1,000 euros a month. That's 12,000 euros a year of pure margin gone if unmanaged and unaccounted for. Now, Meta is not the first platform to do this. It's actually the last. Google did it in 2020 and Amazon did it in 2024. So if you're already running ads on those channels in these countries, this is the same thing, just Meta catching up to the game. Now here's the opportunity. You need to rerun your true blended CAC and ROAS, including these fees, as most of your competitors won't, and they'll continue to misprice their offers. So you'll have to raise prices if you're a brand, if you're an agency, or you're a advertising manager for a brand. You need to be proactive and go to them, alert them of the change, and you need to be proactive in your forecasts. You need to be proactive in your reporting, showcasing that you care about the business owner's profit, right? And same thing that you do in your campaigns in the US or North America, anywhere really, is you reallocate spend to the best performing channels, right? The good news is this is happening to a lot of countries, and every brand that advertises in those countries, it's a level playing field. It's like if you're playing football in the snow, right? It's a level playing field. So the good news is that it's still competitive. You can still make money, but you just have to trim the weak markets, and you allocate more spend to the campaigns, the markets that are performing. So you can use this as a proactive client touch point, even if you're not running ads in Europe and you run ads for brands in the US. You can go to them and explain to them what is happening. This will help build trust, right, and retention. It just shows that it shows them that you're the expert. You're staying on top of the latest trends. And if you're new to this channel, guys, I break down Meta ads news daily. So subscribe to this channel if you're interested in hearing the latest news on Meta ads. It's very important that you stay up to date with it. And if you want me to make a certain video, leave it in the comments. And if you want to reach out and talk to me more about Meta ads, feel free to send me a DM on X or LinkedIn, and I would love to chat. Now, here's what you should do right now. You should check which of your campaigns are delivering to the 6 countries that I mentioned before. Right? And flag the fee exposure. You need to add the applicable percentage plus the value added tax that's already happening into every affected budget and ROAS calculation today. Do that today. You need to update your client reporting templates so that amount spent is not the amount spent in Meta, and you also add in the tax on top of it. You need to email all your effective clients immediately before they spot a surprise line item on their next invoice, and you need to stress test margins. Decide if any low margin fee should be trimmed or potentially even eliminated from your campaigns and replaced with better performing countries that aren't subject to this. Now, there are some common mistakes to avoid. The first one is to assume that the fee is based on your business location. It's not. It's based on where the ads are being served, where the audience sees the ad. Second, reporting ROAS off amount spent alone rather than the true amount spent, which again is not reflected in Meta Ads Manager for these countries anymore. You need to add in the 2 to 5% tax on top of it, and that should be baked into your ROAS margin. For all my clients, I build a margin calculator that takes into account merchant account fees, sales tax, fees like this, international fees, value-added tax fees, fulfillment fees, shipping fees, etc. You need to be able to show that your ads are profitable line by line, whether you're a marketer, whether you're an agency, whether you're a brand owner, whether you're a solopreneur. You need to be able to look at every single line item on a percentage basis and ensure that you are running a profitable business and that your ads are profitable, right? I see it all the time. Clients will come to me and they have no idea if their ads are profitable or not. Or I also see clients that, once I take over and things start to go well, they don't understand how profitable their ads are, and I have to make a very strong case for us to continue to increase ad spend because we are seeing a return. So it's accounting and numbers is what business is, and you need to be able to, without a shadow of a doubt, know your margins. And it's very important that if you are running ads in these countries, this is a major change. 2 to 5%, especially in e-commerce, is a significant amount off your profit. So you need to be able to build that in. So my take on this is a 2 to 5% fee won't break a healthy account. Again, this is 2 to 5% on the ad spend, not the total revenue. But you can't pretend that it's not there. And this isn't a performance problem. It's an accounting and a communication problem. The brands, the agencies, the businesses that get ahead of it will get out ahead while their competitors scramble and potentially even miss this important change. So to recap, Meta's location fees are live. It's up to 5% on ads delivered to the following countries. And again, those countries are Austria at 5%, Turkey at 5%, France at 3%, Italy at 3%, Spain at 3%, and the UK 2%. Okay? Now I have some clients that run ads in Europe, but primarily most of my clients are in the US and North America. I'd say 90% of them, 95% of their spend is in North America. But I do have clients that serve ads overseas, and I've briefed them, and it's very important that you should do the same. Invoices on Meta no longer match the actual ad spend because these fees are a separate line item with the value add tax on top. So you need to rerun your true CAC to LTV targets, your ROAS targets. You need to bake the fee into your budget, and you need to brief your affected clients this week. And if this was valuable to you guys, please leave a like. And again, subscribe to this channel if you want to see the latest news on Meta. I try to make these videos daily. If not, every other day or once a week. Anytime there's important news on Meta, I will make it. So subscribe to this channel so you never miss out. And if there's any other videos that you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.